Team 17.
Sassy Chap Games.
Date everything.
Team 17.
Sassy Chap Games.
Date everything.
Okay, good morning. I just woke up. I don't know how talkative I'll be, but we still screech. Also, I don't know the full storyline, but I did see a Dorian door thing, and I'm just like, ah! So, yeah, let's continue. We gotta romance everything. I think, like, off of past experience, the only thing that I'll truly hate on is the lights. Because it's like, rude. Okay. But, let's go say hi to Dorian. First thing we do in the morning. And, so.
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him. But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay. What a good sight to wake up to in the morning.
You've caught me in my horizontal state. I try to stay hidden under the rug because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open. But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
Hot.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
Do you like what you see? Well, you should. I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that. I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos. What do you think? I was thinking of getting a garage Dorian on my back. One of the most interesting types of doors there are in the modern world. Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal, full-time. But you get older and, well, here we are. Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
even friends can have little benefits here and there.
I see the vision! I see the vision! Ooh, should we do the trap? No. Why not?
Normally, when you aim your date viators at an object, you see one personality only.
Romanced up
But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid. but I am starting to think you're insane!
If I'm insane, it's 'cause you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way!
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here, literally, every day! I can't have a minute to myself?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi! I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
Okay.
We're not pretending, we're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
Oh, they're dating.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper. Oh.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's gotta try to put a happy face on things. Durkee broods all the time like he's fucking Batman. Right? No. You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Durkee.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return.
But Harper.
You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Should we do the boxes? Or no, we have to do the ship. We have to do the ship.
A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
Jacques Barut.
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you? Who else do you see? Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that prompting, nagging mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked? Yes, yes, my newest neophyte. I am woe. I am very woe. Woe of the deepest and most terrible kind. I am woe. Woe unto mine enemies. Unresolved,
Unresolved.
unrelenting. It is a wildfire of pitch and black powder, always fed, never sated. Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence. love? Think ye I look for love? Your insolence brings you only death.
You're gonna kill me.
Dear sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression... Yes, yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing. Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed codger to plough the fathomless flood? Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows!
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Oh, I am! I'm filleting your sorry rind. In my mind. Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade. Ugh. Poetry. Never could stomach this stuff. Hold fast there. I do not speak beautifully. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague of the high seas. I deal in death, spectacle, and warning. I spout the macabre. I vomit forth danger and horror. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self!
Jacques makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl. He looks positively put out.
Oh, nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory. Let there be blood! I load my cannon with heavy iron rounds to tear through anything and everything you might pray to put between us. You've picked up one smidge of strategy from some painted tavern doxy, and you imagine yourself my equal? Ha! The gal! The Muxie! My pantaloons tent in anticipation.
Sir!
Jack falls silent, his cheeks ruddy. Perhaps he didn't intend to say that part out loud.
Oh.
Jacques looks all around the room as he speaks, one hand awkward.
I swab the deck. The deck needs a good swabbing before I do any intercourse. I mean, killing and battling and all the... So, another time? Post-swab? You bastard.
Okay.
Abel was friendly the last time you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine. Didn't mean no offense. Just in a real swell mood today. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here. Dasha. The desk, you know? Real close to tables, but also real different world. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. Just feels nice to be understood, you know? It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job. We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do. But how many people's job is it to lift? To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out? It's a lonely lot in the life of a table. But I knew what the job was when I signed up. Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha. You think so? Oh, well, shucks, I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now. I'll consider it, yeah. Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time today talking about myself. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me. I will. You take care now.
Can't romance the plug. I guess this is
For a moment, you wonder if your date-viators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill, abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel, and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux. Yes! I wasn't talking to you. My Luxies, obviously. My followers, my fans, my subs, my minions. Yes, it's what I call them. No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful. We don't use that word anymore. We use the term influencer. Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
that's a mouthful.
Yeah, that is why we say influencer. It's like literally so much easier. We make everyone's life better. We light up everyone's life. We make everyone's life better. By giving them valuable tips and life lessons, obvi. We tell fans what to wear. We tell fans what to buy. We tell fans what to think. And we tell them how to feel, among other things. It's super helpful and literally necessary. What world are you living in? Because this is the real world, where some people were born to lead, like me. I mean, just look at me. I've got that inner light. I'm a natural. But most people were born to follow. Like, for example, you. And they're all starving for people like me to lead them.
These are pretty fucked up.
Just being honest. Lol.
You might be
Calling names just shows what a small person you are. I've got no time for haters. Bye.
I have found my enemy. Fuck that dude. Alright, time to go to bed. We're checking out our nightclub.
Live wire! You look electrifying as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act. May I send over your usual? On the house, of course. My pleasure.
The guests finish milling about.
Looks like... Here comes...
Whoa! I'm the... quiet, you! I'm singing! Man. It's because of the acoustics in it. It's promised... I'll be back, though! And I got lots of new personas for you.
Don't worry. I'm changing the locks on him.
Okay. Can I open this yet? Rocky! Fuck! Knock it off!
And here we are. Now listen,
Bo holds a finger up to her lips, lowering her...
we have to at least try to be very, very sneaky. Precisely.
Bo sets the scene for you with her hands, curling two fingers in the air like a pair of legs sneaking past.
The goal is to sneak past Jacques, who will... then we sneak...
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
I love your enthusiasm. Oh, it's the best. Oh, also, here, take this.
She holds out an extension cord to you. It's wound in a circle, just like the whip Bo carries.
I made it for you. I figured since we're going on the great quests, and I figured that something that doubles as a tool would be useful. And also, I don't know you well enough to trust you with a projectile, so extension cord. We're looking for the secret sword. I read in one source that it's... Then I read in another source that it's actually just a stick, a little piece of driftwood that washed around in some huge river for hundreds of years until it was worn small and straight and perfectly smooth. All of the times that I've tried to get this thing for myself, and I've only been in the hold once. It was there, but Jacques had some sort of tarp draped over it. I think it was a cocktail napkin. It had like a little neon pineapple on it. Oh, it all adds to the fun. Whatever it looks like. Okay, in we...
Jack draws his cocktail sword with...
Stop right there! Whence I draw my sword at ya.
Well, shit.
Calm? You dare open your tag-along mouth to tell me to be calm? If you even knew the number of times this scallywag has invaded my ocean, boarded my ship, and attempted to swipe my precious personal property right out from underneath me, you would not be mashing your teeth together to form the repugnant...
Yeah, you're angry. You're the fearsomest pirate of the seven seas, and we should all bow and scrape to your terribleness. Except for, let's face facts, you don't have seven seas. You have one. And it's not a sea, it's a piece of molded plastic, and the paint is chipping. Yeah, but that's because I'm scrappy and crafty and cool. Jacques is delusional. There is a difference.
Delusional? Delusional? I'll have you drawn and quartered, you black-hearted pretender!
Oh yeah? By who? Your huge and loyal band of dust mites?
Why, you!
This is what I've been trying to tell you! There is no talking to this...
And you have failed every single time. You shall never...
Oh, I'll have it all right. If I have to hang your tiny butt from a miniature yard arm, You're right. We're never gonna get it. But I don't know what else to do with it. Sort of tying him up. Is that an option?
I feel compelled to warn both of you. I will probably say no.
Oh, for God.
You should be flattered I said anything. I'm under no moral obligation to volunteer information to interlopers.
I'm sure you know the sword is ancient. Nobody knows exactly when it was created or by who.
Since we are now, that is correct. One day, I awoke to...
The sword. Ancient and...
Blow me. You lie. You must lie. Or at least,
Sorry, I
your
read
version
super
of
fast.
the truth. Isolde. The Isolde? She is a might. She reigned over the house with unquestioned power. There were searches. I believe...
Yeah, there was a quest. It was me. But that's no... Jacques, the sword is, to be honest, without that sword...
Jack doesn't even wait for your answer before pushing past you and Beau. He doesn't bother turning as you call after him.
Oh, don't you worry. We are not in any danger. Never were.
I can only pretend I know, innocent.
Jack finally stops, turning to look at the two of you from over his shoulder. His expression is quite serious.
That's not nice. Growling's not nice.
We're going to the hall.
Jacques leads you to a place...
This is my... As you could imagine, nobody comes here. With two hands reverently on its sanctified cover, I slowly, dramatically slide the silken fabric off of the altar.
I'll be right back. Chat. If anyone is here. I was just grabbing some Starburst because I was like, we're doing great on this adventure. I need an award. I mean, reward.
I present to you.
Whatever.
He lifts the sword from its altar, his expression reverent and his touch careful.
Oh, great, Betsy! That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Look at all the shimmering gems and how slim and delicate it is.
Generally, no. There is no kidding aboard my ship.
I know that sword.
Gasp! You made it?
Jacques' face twists into a furious expression, his voice nearly cracking with the bubbling rage of your perceived insult.
You lie! You lie! This is a sacred and magical object that appeared here in my hold one day, and I will protect it with my life!
Damn right, Jacques. It is. Whoa. I think Jacques is right. That's unexpected. I don't know that I'd call that progress. That would imply that we had a goal toward progress, which we don't. I don't think. He needs...
No, but give! But fortunately, or you see, I...
What?
I desire adventure, even more than I detest...
No, the hell you're not! No!
Child, you have no idea just how much bottle I can be.
If it has to be, it has to be. I'm gonna go get my quips ready, though. Because...
Onward! To the boxes!
Alright. Sorry, Dorian.
Looking for the place to do laundry? Right this way. We have loads of strange folk. Would you like to hear? Oh, toodaloo.
right, my intrepid teammate. Let's do this! That's the spirit! We have completed the first part, but the second part, I sold the the part of boxes that are used to conceal. I guess you could say she's my evil twin. An honest thief. And you can always cut through Isolda has been something I must bring up. It is my destiny. That's what I can't wait to find out. Are you ready? Oh, he's coming. I think it was Paul. Something about can't go swashbuckling.
Oh, aren't we all here?
Hello, Jean. So glad you could make it. Was definitely not secretly hoping that you would trip and fall and...
Your concern for your shitmate is... Oh, and nothing would have kept you if I hadn't shown up. I hope it gnaws at your maggoty guts that as much as you hate me...
So I am. I do have a little surprise for you, though. Oh.
Ha!
Jacques, and of course our great houseologist, meet Gaia, our resident glow...
Yosh, definitely well traveled. That's me. Don't ask me nothing.
She's kidding!
Why? What? Give me a reason. It better be a good one, or I swear by the fingers I still have left, I will find a plank for you to walk.
I like her. She's fun.
I have noticed all of those things. Ye gods, do you have any idea how much deep personal work I do? And Gaia? Ugh.
Buddy, I'm standing next to you.
Can you not understand the torch?
She's fun.
Yes.
Being around fun.
Yes.
Aw, thank you.
Gaia gestures to you.
Human, a word? Right this way, out of earshot.
Gaia keeps her voice low.
The real reason I invited myself was because and as a globe can spin fast or slow like, if you like, I can do a nice little song. Or you could watch the lighthearted caper unfold in real time. Oh, I don't know, 30 minutes?
Summer.
Take it away, narrator.
Oh, Gaia, Jacques, and yourself all go down into the crawl space. There, you are beset by an army of roaches. Fortunately, with your
Yeah,
whip,
roaches
you are
are
able to
not my thing.
repel the vicious horde. The horde was controlled by none other than Isolda. Using the secret sword, which Jacques calls Le Pique, both her jailer thus quelled, the chest was opened. Her gratitude was great, and she now graces the shelf in the office. At least until a more appropriate throne room can be found.
There we go. Thank you.
Adventure complete.
Back to your dates then.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV. Oh my god, shut up. It's not just you, it's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot. Why do you sound unsure? Oh, you're just realizing that now, huh? It is hard out there. At least you don't have to leave your house to struggle. The rest of us have to get dressed and shit, do our hair, put on a little makeup. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel like
From
super
College
eligible,
Humor?
right? Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know... Yes, the fuck you do. All right, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Alright, we have one left. nice to tone it.
The handsome construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site. He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
Whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going? I can't let you in here without the proper PPE. Yeah.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, oh, get him out of here! Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site. Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door's got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep. Yeah, well, what can I say? Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining. I'm a popular. It's always, hi, Tony, this, thanks, Tony, that, or Tone, my ass is leaking. Jean-Loup, incontinence. You didn't hear it from me, though. HIPAA. Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old... You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
You know, when you want to get your screws in nice and tight, you know, maybe you call someone over. You do a little bacon, you fill their cannoli, you know. Oh, for the love... Talking about smashing, banging, sex. So you telling me you don't get out there romantically? Yeah, you would have that outlook with a place like this. Well, doesn't exactly scream Randy Andy, does it? A romantic prospect wants to know that you know your way around the toolbox. Are you good with your hands? A fixer. And this place, doesn't exactly show it. Know what I mean? No bells, no whistles, nothing. A drawbridge.
He's so proud of himself.
Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date and the drawbridge lowers to let him in. Pretty freaking impressive, huh? It damn is how I would build it using my tools. No curves in this drawbridge. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
Please.
Absolutely. So you get it.
Oh, look, it turned into a smiley face.
Which leads into my indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs. Way ahead of you. All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard. You ready? Grippy socks.
You know what they say? Ah ha ha. Grippy socks mean a grippy box.
Be as steep as you want. Now, how do you feel? Because we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool. Hey, let me get the permits going. See, Hammer's availability's been shot ever since...
Tony slides past your question.
Anyway, that's enough about that. It's a workshop about loving.
You might as well have said absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop? Now, I don't mean to hustle you out. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can, you know, help you fix up your romantic affairs. Oh, me? Never. Now get out of here before a crane hits you in the face.
All right. Got some affairs to take care of.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Keith? Is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian. And I am back to stay. Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
And just like that, door is open.
He gets me every time.
Just a little game we play.
I can't keep him from anything he wants. He's my greatest weakness.
And without you, I would have nothing to do.
We fit together rather well. That's right. No matter how much I feel like staying closed.
I can always get him to reveal what's going on inside.
That's really the strength of friendship.
Maybe so.
Call me closed off, but
for us, friendship.
Maybe you can.
There's a safe?
At long last, Hector reveals himself.
He's
And
so
frankly, you're
cute.
not sure why he's been so terrified to show himself to you. You might have expected some monstrous, vile creature, but he's just a nervous, sweet-looking vent dweller.
Well. Hello there. Wow? Wow, what does wow mean? What is that? Is it a good wow or a bad wow? Please just tell me. Oh.
Hector had somehow managed to hold your gaze, but your compliment flusters him into looking away again.
Beautiful. Well, that's... Yes, that seems like a very good word indeed. I have to say, it's not one that, even in my remotest fantasies, I imagined you would use. At best, I thought maybe cute. You do? I mean, well, of course you do. Look at me. Oh, no. That level of confidence does not quite fit yet. But maybe we'll get there. I'm not sure I know quite how to thank you. For the first time, I can say that I feel truly seen. Well, you know me by now. You know I am good with words, that I enjoy them. But right now, the only words I have are thank you. What you've done for me. I cannot fully express, but I hope beyond hope that maybe, somehow, you understand. Incredible. The dreamings of a silly ventilation system, made manifest. I love you too.
leather-clad dominatrix stares you down, radiating disdain. She looks at you like you're the dirt beneath her feet.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch. Disgusting, you worm. I do not recall asking anyone for your presence, so indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time? So submissive so quickly. That's very good, wretch. You clearly know your place.
Yes, ma'am.
We obviously haven't met before, so I want to be clear. Going forward, you will address me as Mistress, if you wish to continue this conversation. Is that understood, wretch? Very good. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world? Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at?
Surviving house fires?
An acceptable, if asinine, answer. But the one thing a safe is good at: valuables, memories, deep, the kind of secrets that everyone... Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch?
Cops could approve.
Underestimate me at your own peril. You intrigue me, wretch. In the way a so sad, helpless, and ultimately pathetic. You possess a feebleness that The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude? So wishy-washy and non-committal. Like a spineless doormat. Your weakness disgusts me. Against my better judgment, and you should count yourself. Not everyone is given such an and rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself. Of course. I can't wait to test just how compliant you truly are. And who knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even... That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination. Careful. You're getting... I don't open up my chassis. Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment. That knowledge is reserved for... Does that sound like you? I'll make an exception. Okay. It sounds like you're willing... In that case, there's some important ground rules, but once we get that out of the way, I'll open up your... Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch. Again. Like you'd Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now. Very, very good.
Not my kind of dom. I'm more of a self-dom kind of girly. But I vibe with it.
Then I will see you. Do not keep me waiting.
Aldivinites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So, if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Alright, we go back to Tony.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, all right, you ready for your first workshop? The way I see it, building a relationship's no different from building, well, anything. And seeing as how I'm a master builder,
Aw.
what? Whatever. I'm qualified just fine. Yeah, I gotta disagree. You forget I studied under Greg, the contractor? Yeah, you know the guy. You brought him in to spiff up the joint after we moved in. Yeah, that's the one. He took me all around the house that week. Taught me everything I know. Well, you got a scream of a deal. He really knew his stuff. First things first. In a courtship, you don't gotta be doing nothing, you just gotta look it. That's neither here nor there. Point is, makes you look good. Take this for example. The other day I was fixing something in the other closet. I wasn't doing nothing. I just carried a sack of nuts around the job site for 2 hours. Makes your muscles look real good. Lesson number 2. It's what's on the outside that counts. Take the paint job in the bathroom. Nothing. Greg did a great job covering up that black stuff we found. I think he called it, mold. Don't even worry about it. You can't see it no more. It's all deep in the walls. And hey, just like the mole or whatever you got in your house, only thing that matters in love is appearances. Your lover don't need to know what's underneath the surface. What's wrong about it? People not deep down in it. You just figure out what your lover wants and then you become that on the outside. See? You're really starting to get it. All right. Gotta give you time to digest. Hope you were taking notes. Next time you're getting tested.
Tested, but I'm clean.
Not tested like going to the clinic tested. Yeesh. I meant tested like pop quiz tested. There's the lunch bell. Remember what I told you. Test next time.
Got it. We have one left. Oh, you know what you guys will really, really like?
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that as you watch this guy go through mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the...
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me. Hey, no judging here, pal. Look, why don't
The lights dim, and a spotlight.
now entering the stadium, the... Oh, hell yeah!
Your shoes are untied.
Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete. Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Oh, man. It's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals. More than pals.
He cocks his head to the side, thinking. You can almost see the gears turning.
So, like, best friends? Oh! Well, Dunk is fine for lovers, too. But, if you say it hot, you can call me just about anything. Anyway, it's great to see you here, finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you? Ah, man, life is so much sometimes. But you gotta make time for yourself, too.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze.
Well, hey, no matter what happened, your inner athlete said. And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
You're so right.
Hell yeah! Love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow. After all, working out with us. So you come back here, meet me by the weight rack, all right? And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Time for bed. Good morning. Are you okay? Let's see.
Well, look at that. You've made another friend. A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me. Would you like to go for a walk?
0.
You catch my meaning well. You could do all sorts of things inside me here. Practically my own little room. Spread your arms this way and that, jump up and down, sit and have a spot of tea.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it's right fun, innit? I've been thinking of upgrading this to a real room in the house. I don't have the proper permits. Also on my door. Goodbye.
Oh, he's so cute.
You find Dunk stretching idly by the weights. When he sees you, his handsome face breaks into a cheerful grin. He's so excited he can't seem to contain his energy, bouncing back and forth on the balls of his feet like an overexcited puppy.
You made it! Oh man, I'm so excited. It's been so long since I got to work out with somebody else. And a newbie, too. Ah, there's nothing like a good lift with someone who's just starting out. Everything is so new, no bad habits to break, less competitive talk. It's just gonna be you.
A shadow falls over the two. He's larger than Dunk somehow.
We have to
Just as muscled, but spread over a much... Where Dunk is cheerful and inviting,
Do not infect them with your weakness, Duncan.
I keep telling. And Duncan was my dad, man. Call me Dunk.
Nonsense! Exercise is violence. It is driving the weakness out of your body by force. And I will call you by your name. Duncan Fool Nelson Fart Leg Love Shuttlecock the Third.
Oh, come on, Chris. You're really bringing the mood down.
Christoph glares at Dunk.
You! Tell him what you need. Someone must intervene. You have set foot. None of this.
You really gotta and it's their house.
Do you think I match the two of you make? Soft-bodied and your muscles droop.
God damn, that if bringing the mood down was a sport, he'd be a gold medalist for sure. Hell yeah, man. Anyway, today's
He gestures to the weights you've...
nothing like a good lift. Anybody can get a good burn. It's a great place to start your fitness journey. There ain't no rules, no competition. Also,
Dunk is so cheerful and confident, it's probably more work than it's worth to turn him down. You could, but...
hell yeah, let's get it.
You lift weights for a while under Dunk's supervision. He ensures your form is always correct, and that you're not lifting more than you can handle. He never pushes you too much. When he calls time, you sit down, sweaty...
Yo, you doing okay, buddy? That's great. Resting up after heading it. If you're sore tomorrow, which try soaking in a bath with Epsom salts, or use a heating pad. You can even try a massage if you got a massager or anything like that. And it might sound like the exact opposite. You lay around and feel sorry for yourself, but I got something that'll help. Next time, I mean, it'll make you sore too at first, but it'll help you with the rest of the stuff we do. Hell yeah! See you at the yoga mat.
We're going back to that fucking light. And then we're gonna be like, what the fuck is your problem?
Oh, look! The NPC is back again. Oh, that's cute. There's one of you in this house, and there's like, what, 16 of me or some shit? Anyway, why are you here? Like, what?
Sorry, that was pretty fast. Didn't have time to prepare a quip.
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver. There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others, and is eagerly anticipating yours.
Well, well, well. I can't believe it. You really did it. You got dumped, kid. Majorly rejected and just tossed to the side. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm absolutely giddy.
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. I'm Regina Rejection. But you can call me Reggie. Me, I like to come in every time you get a hate ending and take in the sights. It's kind of what I do, being rejection after all. I like to think of it as a nice consolation prize. I'll be delighted, but I'm gonna make you work a little harder for it than that. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken...
Yeah, damn good. It's got all the dopest shit.
He hands your phone.
I'll be there.
unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best Casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
Lore? No, it's incredibly important and compelling background information that is necessary to understand the current situation.
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world.
We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip.
But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Bingo.
And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly. I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
You've reached Reggie Rejection's special phone app. Thanks for setting up autopay. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day? Yeah.
When you walk up on Abel, you find him in a state of distress, though the reason is immediately apparent.
Oh, tarnation. Why'd you have to come by now?
What happened to him? You should be asking what happened to me.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but we're both dripping like a cracked bucket in a typhoon.
Oh, my apologies. This must be so hard for you. How am I to know? All I know is I woke up.
Of course, you woke me up not long after. You gotta take care of Miss Celia first. Poor Keith had to relocate for a little while. I've got so many folks counting.
Someone get a hold of Tony and send him up here immediately to fix this.
Sorry. Been up to my ears in contracts for jobs around the house.
You know quite well that the needs of the governance outweigh your silly special project.
Right away, Madame Mayor. Whew, she's terrifying.
Unbelievable. Well, Celia's got her leak fixed.
As if on cue, it takes you a moment, but you recognize her as your fan.
Fantina? What are you doing here?
Oh my god. I heard Abel needed help, but I didn't think you'd be here too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Abel looks back and forth, but...
You all right there, Fantina?
Oh god, you're right. I'm so...
All right.
Abel looks pained at the thought of...
Well...
We are gonna dry all that water. If you could, like, direct me?
She seems to quiver with...
Just put your hands on my shoulders and... Me too!
Grab Fantina by the shoulders, aiming her at... Abel looks like he's caught in a wind tunnel. Fantina's air makes short work of the spill. When she's done, Abel tips...
Thank you kindly.
Fantina isn't even looking at Abel.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be walking on air for a week.
She walks away in a happy daze, only pausing to shoot a contented look back at you.
Well, all right. I gotta say, when you came by, I thought I was gonna be embarrassed. And I guess I'm right as rain and feeling like an old toad with a brand new lily pad. Dang, that good, huh? Well, you're really speaking my... I ain't been able to do much work since I'll see you around, all right? You take care now.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at? That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings-on outside. What's in the backyard, what you need to focus on, is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to front Dorian. I'm the same as him. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been straight with you. No.
We're just opening everything.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down.
Someone's here! Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool. I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you. Hiya.
Beverly squints at you, frowning.
Wait, hold on. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh. Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable mini bar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing. First, oh, thank you. Second, great question. I wish I knew. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying, so please don't. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time I mean, why did you get a mini bar if you weren't going to invite guests over? That's sad and totally not something I do. Hey, I got an idea. So take a seat and let me, please. First and foremost, mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail, or the drunk part, obviously. Excellent. So, what'll it be? You know that drink takes... I'm charging extra. Anyway, coming right...
7 minutes later... You lift your glass to your lip.
How was it? Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my best. I really don't want to close this place. So, will you be my first returning customer? Really? Oh my gosh. Yes! Tell your friends! And I'll me see.
Shall we go back?
Oh.
Dunk is in the middle of a downward dog pose, showing off surprising flexibility for someone with a physique as rugged as his. When he sees you, he straightens up and waves, but not before you've gotten a good long look.
Hey, there! Ready to try some yoga? Oh man, yes! Yoga is popular these days, but even now you still got equipment like Chris, who thinks it's soft, but also like, who cares? We're gonna get our yoga.
As if on cue, another household object.
What up, what up, what up?
Dunk's normally unflappable.
Ah, Shelly, hey!
Do some yoga? Yeah, I heard.
Shelley throws her muscled arms around the two of you. She's squeezing far too tight.
But like, why do you know how good at hugging you can be when you lift?
Dunk manages to free himself from Shelley's death grip. You feel his strong fingertips wedging between Shelley's arm and your shoulder.
Lifting is good for your hug muscles, there's no doubt about that. But you gotta have a balance, dude. Besides, yoga builds strength too.
Dunk finally manages to pop you out of Shelley's grasp.
Balance? Nah, bro. You don't want our good pal here to miss out on the best in life because they were too busy bending over and staring at the floor.
Shelly, my dude, respectfully, life ain't all about lifting.
Shelley's mouth drops open, as though Dunk has just said something absolutely unthinkable. It might be a good time to intervene.
Exactly. Lifting is great.
How can you say that? How else are you gonna lift your friends up and carry all their burdens and make them a part of you until you push them away or you collapse? Why, that's no way to live.
Look, we all got our priorities. It's great that you want to do that for your friends. But what kind of world would this be if we all did Shelly's job?
I'm not sure.
This seems to break something in Shelley. She wanders away.
What if everyone did Shelly's job?
Dunk exhales.
Calm. Okay, yoga time. So first of all, how do you feel about yoga? You ever do it before?
I do love yoga.
Yes, love to hear that. All right, let's get into it. How about we start with a nice down dog pose? You got this.
You bend down into a decent downward-facing dog pose, keeping your feet shoulder-width. The Dunk is elated.
Yeah, that. Now, see if you can lift your leg up.
Dunk lifts one leg from the ground until it's parallel with his arms, continuing even beyond. He's surprisingly flexible for such a big guy.
Whoa, yeah! That's it! See? You've...
Dunk leads you through several poses, encouraging you and guiding you wherever you may need. He's an excellent instructor. Always, by the time you're done, the two of you have worked up a...
This is great! Why don't we cool down with a...
Dunk motions to you to take a seat across from him on the mat. As you take your place on the floor, you find...
other situation?
His eyebrows raise.
Oh, you mean like at breakfast or in the shower?
This does not narrow things down for Dunk. He tries to mimic your motions.
Oh!
He waggles his eyebrows at you, giving you a grin so broad you can practically hear a cartoon sparkle.
Yeah, I mean, I respect the yoga, you know. But some of them definitely have their uses in the bedroom. Or in the locker room, under the bleachers. Maybe when we're done with our little circuit here, I'll show you.
I like that.
Me too. Sex rules.
Dunk breathes in deeply, in and out.
Great workout today. Next time, we're gonna do some good. I'll even let you choose the ball. Hell yeah, that's...
I just want to open this age.
You seem to be late. Unexpectedly so. Pathetic. I hope you're aware, if you'd... I'd punish you severely. God, must you prattle on so incessantly? Listening to your pitiful yet do us both a favor, and my delicate ears deserve only the best. Don't you agree? Not to interrupt. That wasn't too harsh, was it? The whole unintelligible blatherings angle? Definitely let me know if I'm being too harsh. Like, I absolutely want to treat you like you're worthless garbage that completely repulses me. That's basically how I feel anyways. But I want it to be hot, not sad, you know? Perfect. It pleases me, but in order to make your— and once it is legally— and I'd love to finally see my little— Enough flirting. We have business. First, I will need you to— You will surrender yourself. Do you consent, wretch? Very. It appears that you can follow— That will suit you and if you keep— But first, your mistress has another demand. As you now have response and above all else, for in order to be fully subservient to— That said, in order to ensure the safety of my compliant this is of utmost importance, especially since I am, after all. Usually I would— But since you've been doing such a— Do you have one in mind? Your safe word. Oh, I love that. That's such a sense. Did my little wretch come up with that all by themselves? Interesting. Maybe there's more to this. Of course, we'll have to put you through— Would my little wretch like that? Good. Compliant. You're off to a promise. But before we truly— Between you and me, they've become routine and uninspired. They're stale. And this displeases me. It's all right. Lucky for me, it affords us an opportunity. I think, perhaps, to ensure— Do you understand? No, it is not a drugs thing. Let me try. I'm thinking in our relationship. Do you understand now? Very. Yes. The more I— And how lucky I am to— All we need now is the appropriate— If you beg. Show me, wretch. Show me how well you can beg. So utterly I really shouldn't reward you. However, and because you did a— So, wretch. Chef and prep cook. Santa and elf. And finally, IRS auditor and small business owner. I should have expected that. A rather pedestrian— Now, I've seen more— Be back here, same time— Do you understand? Oh, goody. I look forward to
Alright, let's go back, Tony. Good thing is, it's right next door.
Well, if it ain't my— You had long enough to chew over the workshop? You ready to prove yourself?
Yeah.
Talk is cheap, pal. Show me what you got. You got a crush on me. Real bad. Passion rages through you. You see me walking your way, looking handsome and strong and all that. Now, what do you do? Oh, taking a page out of old Tony's playbook, huh? I didn't even tell you that part. You really are paying attention. Oh, yeah? You better watch. You still got a test to do. You keep talking like that, this works. Next, I come up to talk to you because I tell you, I would like to see you. How do you handle that? Oh, now that's— You give me what I want. I mean, that's what we in the business call a win-win, baby. Shh, No, it's definitely a contract. All right, time to... Hey, look at that. I knew you'd make me proud. The student, I can't ask for better. All right, that's all I had for the workshop. All right, look. My wisdom's simple. Contract and wisdom. Okay, now that that's all over, let me know what I can do for the next... student. Yeah? All right, lay it on me. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think, on account of your romantic life being a dumpster fire. No offense. We're gonna need to bring Rainey in here. And by we, I mean you. The record player, Rainey. Rainey happens to, on account of all the... Besides, you can see the old ergo, i.e., etc. And besides, you owe me for the relationship advice. Well, anything sounds... Get out there and make me proud, kid. Don't forget to talk to Rainey next time you come through. I'm gonna take lunch.